Welcome to Arts at 360's Alaska Originals. Tonight, we're featuring the original music of Dan Kirkwood and his experimental country rock band, Goldwing. We'll hear their music, often described as space country, and find out what inspires them. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Goldwing.
I'll see her standing across the ocean in glowing orbit, the planets in motion. I know, yeah, I know. And I'll take my lessons from the books of history. Won't read ahead, I want to keep the mystery alive, yeah, alive. I want that luck on my side. I might get lucky again. I'm up in orbit and I hope that we collide, and I'll get lucky again. And I'll be your cowboy in turns of phrases. I walk the straight lines in the wild places I go. I go. And I'll be your spaceman if you turn on that starlight. Take me out dancing and I will keep you up all night. Luck on my side. I might get lucky again. I'm up in orbit and I hope that we collide, and I'll get lucky again.
Thank you very much. My name is Dan Kirkwood. This band we call Goldwing. Mr. Ben Higdon on guitar, Dan Desloover on bass, and Clay Good on drums. Man, they sound good. Man, they sound fine. I'm going to do a fun little thing tonight. If any of you play guitar, I'm going to take the capo off or put it on between every single song. It helps to just pad the set a little bit because I got to read to them. There's a song called Orbit. It's a song about space travel. This next song is called Borderlands. Yeah, and life here on Earth. All right.
been standing in line. I'm the wolf at the border. You hear my song in the dark as the night's growing colder. Guns and dust at the border as I wait to go through. Children all with their mothers, standing here without you. I've been here for a long, long time. I've been digging in the dust for a sign of life. In my mouth is a fire, in my throat is the flame, but through her heart runs a river that could drown out my name. I've been here for a long, long time, and I've been digging in the dust for a sign of life. When will I find my way home? When will I turn and go back there alone? When will I find my way home? It's a long way home. Yes, it's a long way home. I've been standing in line. I'm the wolf at the border. I've been standing in line. I've been standing in line.
So I jokingly said that was a song about Border Patrol agents and, you know, writing songs. I've been asked a lot about this week in preparation for the show about how do you write a song or what's songwriting about for you? I mean, absolutely impossible questions. But the really cool thing is that you get to make up complete lies in response. Would you believe that? It's perfectly in tune. But I think the truth is that every song you write is going to be about you. You could write a song about the horrors of people stuck at borders and refugees across the world, and it ends up being a song about heartbreak. But it probably is for those guys too, and I just have to kind of take it from my selfish point of view. Here's another song about me. How's that, Clay? That's perfect. This is a song called Landmarks.
It took my mind a whole week longer than I had accepted at all. My body was cold and stiffer and older from sitting and thinking about two of us winding up mountains and finding the sunlight when the valleys are dark. You sit up truly amazing. My life is a painting, always changing there in the dark. Well, we took a drive through the desert forest, saying we leave the cities behind and tracing a map with a pen on your back of the landmarks we hold in our minds. Well, I remember the two of us gazing at a storm from the hills that broke on the plains. Yes, it was truly amazing. My life is a painting, always changing, always the same. Well, we've been talking about science's progress, and I'd make you late for class. Evolutionary forces on gray jays and horses in a world that was changing too fast. And if you're talking about me, I am the son of the river, a road to the sea. Yes, you get out of the car after so long on the road to touch the water and walk to the sea.
Yeah, that was a song that I wrote. I spent a winter away from Juneau after the first year that I spent here, and was definitely really missing it, missing kind of what we have to do here in the wilds that we have around us, and spent a lot of time thinking about coming back, which obviously I did. But then after a winter like this, I think, I didn't want to say it, but I could tell each and every one of you was going to leave. You were all going to leave me. We had such a warm and wet winter here. So this is a song written about maybe planning an escape, and it's a song called Spooky Girl. We'll play it now. Okay. Help me. Think I'll move to the big town, find myself a spooky girl, dream of new worlds in my mind. She sleeps in flickering neon, the mountains and the trees, and her dreams are plastic packaging I could find. I could not take you there, on subways to house shows in Park Slope, and I could not take you there. I could not taste the air. La la da da da, la da da da. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da, la da da da. Coyote tracks on her pillow, but I could not believe she was mine. The wild girl was so fine in my eyes. City canyons, no night sky, but the lights inside her eyes, sharper than western skies I could find. And I could not take you
to house shows in Park Slope, and I could not take you there. I could not taste the air. La la da da da, 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 da 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 da, la 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 da da da, ba ba da da da, la da da da.
Thank you. That is without a doubt our weirdest song. Not our weird. Oh, okay. Well, if a weirder one comes up, just raise your hand. If you want to. It's being so good.
Took a picture last night during rehearsal. I was tuning my drums.
The drum.
While the guitar players waited. It was a moment in history. I want to go and know about it.
We had nothing to talk about. So the next song is a song called Buffalo Coat. And Scott has asked me to talk about my inspiration and where these songs came from and my songwriting process. I'm going to try and do that a little bit. I guess with some of these songs, you just kind of pick a feeling, pick an image, and go with it. And that's certainly what we did here. So this is a song called Buffalo Coat.
Sweet dreams of the western wild, when I knew the beasts that would roam their child. Stop my heart from time to time, when I remember the girl traveled far and wide. And I'll sing, sunset, her eyes in song, that I've been singing, man, all along. A two-step dance silhouette, and all alone at the bar I'd be a terrible bet, 'cause I'll sing chasing a girl in a buffalo coat, and I'm on the road, here in the modern world, here in the modern world. So far from her prairie home, where they cage the gods and the buffalo, eyes on that dusty star. One fixed point in the void spinning round my car. And I'll sing, oh, no. And I'm on the road, chasing a girl in a buffalo coat. And I'm on the road, here in the modern world.
How are you doing?
Doing great.
Clay's doing okay. Clay.
Song next, but you know.
Really?
No, I mean, put it between the other ones, but
Really?
I'm ready for whatever you throw at us. Do it again. Yeah, let's play
Do it again. Let's do it again. Trampled by Turtles Speak. It's really hard to fill a set if you play things that fast, though. So.
Just play it twice as long.
Oh yeah. I only know the Simpsons version. Yeah, go for it. This is a song called This Dark Land. It's a song that I put out on a little EP called Space Country, and the title of that was absolutely really a joke, because people were asking me to describe the music. I was like, well, it's like country music, I guess, but trying to make it a little spacey. This is a song that I wrote about a month that I spent outside of Juneau. In between jobs, all your stuff's here in Juneau. What the heck are you doing with your life? And I wrote this song without even realizing it was about living here. I was playing around with a synthesizer that was called The Dark Land. So I wrote a song about the Dark Land. And I came up with this one. It's called This Dark Land.
I am a pilgrim, can't you tell? My worn-out welcome at the door should soon dispel any myth assigned to me, any crime forgiven me. This dark land I've surely stayed, a year beyond my well-intentioned escapades, but the lines are hard to see. My solution, fantasy. Does it feel like you're drifting out over the edge? Does it feel like you're falling again and again? And if you're falling, reach out and take my hand. Or you may spend another year in this dark land. I am a pilgrim, can't you tell? My worn-out welcome at the door should soon dispel any myth assigned to me, any crime forgiven me. Does it feel like you're drifting out over the edge? Or does it feel like you're falling again and again? And if you're falling, reach out and take my hand, or you may spend another year in this dark land.
Just bring it way down. Just check it. No, I was actually doing that. I got to give credit where credit's due. I guess I felt like when you're writing kind of folky songs, you're allowed to really plagiarize very heavily. You know, you listen to any Gillian Welsh song, and it's got little bits and pieces of lyrics that have been in American music for hundreds of years. And that's something that we know, and we remember these little bits of lyrics, and they move us, and they speak to us still. The other thing you can do is when you're writing a song with a friend, you can just steal little bits that they write. So that the chorus on This Dark Land is wholesale, total ripoff from my friend Tommy Siegel in the band Narc Twain. And he gave me permission. He said I could do it, so I did it. I said, what if we just use that chorus you wrote? He goes, ooh. Thanks, Tommy.
We'll give him a slice, won't we?
Yeah. 10% of nothing, man. We're going to play a song. We can kind of middle the set here, bring it down a little bit, get the emotions rolling. I see some people are starting to cry. That's good. I'm looking at you, Baker. I'm looking at you. Yeah. This is a song called On Fire. And we're playing around with this song. We like the song. And then, you know, one of the great things about playing with a band is that everybody kind of starts to bring their own parts to the music. And of course, you get to hear the incredible little licks that Ben brings. Absolutely. Kind of the cool musical bass lines that Dan brings, which means that occasionally I can step back and just sing. And then one of these days, Clay's going to do something cool. The first line of the song.
And we're live.
A good trick is to write the first line of the song on the set list, because so much of this is muscle memory. Like, it's incredible that I can remember all these lyrics. I don't know how I do it. I've flubbed maybe 4 or 5 times tonight and just sung things twice. That's something you can do. The other thing you do is you write down the first line of the song, because your mind goes completely blank, and you just, cool, so I got it.
Make stuff up.
I've got the first line, and then after that,
All freestyle.
Yeah.
It's like jazz.
freestyling. See some slow, honest country freestyling.
Step into the heart of the night. You will always bring the darkness into the light. 'Cause you're on fire. You're on fire. Yeah, you're on fire. You're on fire. Lover, won't you call my name? Light on your lips so you can shout it. It's all the same. 'Cause I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Yeah, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Lover, won't you walk my way? Find me with your fingers in the darkness and call it a game. 'Cause we're on fire. We're on fire. Yeah, we're on fire. We're on fire. Yeah, we're on fire. We're on fire. Yeah, we're on fire. Thank you.
Thank you guys very much. I'm just going to find out where all the strings are real quick. Okay. I'm going to play a song just by myself really quick. Very thankful to Scott and the folks here at KTOO at 360 North for putting this together for us tonight. Big thanks to those guys. I take the opportunity to play a song I know I've played before, and I'll play it again. This is a song called Northern Star. You were the light that lit the shadow of a doubt, and you were the dark before the night found out. And I am wrecked upon the mercy of the waves. Well, two dogs were fighting, I was pulling them away. You left the water on as you entered the fray, but I can see you left the lights on in your car.
Well, I put the dogs out for the night, and I wrapped your hand and bound it tight. But I can see you left the lights on in your car. Yeah, and your car was parked crooked in the yard, pointed up the road and at the Northern Star. And I can see the lights have gone out in your car.
Thanks. Perfect. So, Dan thought this song of mine would fit in thematically with the rest of his songs, and he also thought we needed some more songs.
Don't recall saying that.
might have been implied.
I'm writing them as fast as I can.
Well, yeah, it takes me a couple years to write a song, so you shouldn't feel bad. Coming through for you guys?
That sounds good.
All right. The woods burned in the summer, straight through July. 100 years of green growth became blooms in the sky. Run now, rabbit, your burrow burns. Your children are scattered and will not return. There was no escape in nighttime. Embers glowed in the dark, each one a burning seed, each one a deadly spark. Fly quickly, sparrow, your nest is alight, your sky is darkened, your children in flight. A blood-red iris rose up from the ashen floor, under branches gnarled and twisted and trunks blackened and scored. Swim swiftly, minnow, your waters heat. Your children seek refuge at the bottom of Butcher Knife Creek. our way, we would play an entire set of really dark, atmospheric songs about forest fires. Scott assured us that we should try and liven it up a little bit.
Hey, one of the hoots about being on stage with these youngsters is seeing the circle come around for me as a longtime resident of Juneau, getting to play music with folks that were students at the high school when I was a teacher. So I appreciate that.
What's the name of your high school band?
We had a high school band. I'm no genus.
I'm no genus.
Science of Life is here too. There's 3 of us.
Wow.
Back together.
We'll have a jam afterwards. These two recently became dads, and as of about 3 days ago, you're a grandfather. Congratulations. The tricky thing with a song is you got to start it kind of at the right tempo. You've got a little bit of leeway. You go too slow and everyone's nowhere to go. You go too fast and I can't get the words out quick enough. So we're going to work on this one. We're going to see how we go. So the band is called Goldwing, and folks might know that Goldwing is kind of an ugly old motorcycle. And I kind of liked the word because I liked the association with the highway and the sunset and kind of all the songs that came with that. I grew up in western Pennsylvania in Pittsburgh, and growing up, Davy Crockett, the movie White Fang, cowboy and Indian movies, you know, this was the America kind of that I grew up with. This was the America, right, that made me want to move west, that made me want to move north when I saw that the West was already done. But then when I got to Alaska, and I've been here for a few years now, I kind of realized that that legend was worse than wrong. The legend of the American West was worse than wrong because it actively was holding people down, people who had been here before us, before we decided that the story of America was about going from east to west. And so even though this song uses a lot of those themes from the movies I grew up with, it's a song about going from west to east and going home. I put your memory in my pocket as I head out on the road. A boy who once played engines on the wrong side of the wall. I dance until the dawn, I drive on through the day, looking for a woman, making me wanna stay. I dance alone under western stars, dusty stars will never point me home. I love the moon, but she broke my heart. Come dawn, I'll be driving on alone. Well, I drove across Nebraska like a boat set out to sea. Rivers pulled me east under western stars I'd seen. The lights in the city dancing in my car like a storm takes my lover, her arms in crowded bars. I dance alone under western stars, dusty stars will never point me home. I love the moon, but she broke my heart. Come dawn, I'll be driving on alone.
From the city by the rivers, well, I kept heading east, like a sinner never rests, like the beast that's never seen. And ghosts in empty houses sing songs of empty rooms, whiskey in my blood, like a lover gone too soon. I dance alone under western stars, dusty stars will never point me home. I love the moon, but she broke my heart. Come dawn, I'll be driving on alone. I dance alone under western stars, dusty stars will never point me home. Well, I love the moon, but she broke my heart. Come down, I'll be driving on alone.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's up here, just get it right, Dan. Yeah, thanks.
Always a music teacher to help.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. How are we doing, Cheryl? Great. Perfect. So this is a song called New Orleans, or it could be called Dead. Again, you could call it either one, and I would know which song of mine you were talking about. Oh, this guy sure is stuck up. Thinks we're going to talk about his songs. This is a song called Dead, and you could also call it New Orleans. If you said either one, I'd know which song you were talking about. And I did the same thing as you described before with American music, where you can take a song, you can change it around, you can make it your own. So the basic melody for this song is a song called Stackley by Mississippi John Hurt, and the song's probably older than him. And then, because New Orleans has kind of rocketed into the American consciousness in a big way in the past 10 to 15 years, that's what this song became about. I guess I probably did write this song right around the time of Hurricane Katrina. And then I wholesale stole a chorus from my friend Tommy. So he has another band called Jukebox the Ghost, and they have a song called Dead, and the chorus is exactly the same as the chorus that I stole and put in this song. Here on Alaska Originals. Scott was really very clear with me about you had to play original songs. And I didn't tell him about this, that all my songs, because come on, all of these songs, every song is going to be a collaboration. There's only so many chords, there's only so many notes. Yeah.
One scale, many notes.
And because it's a song about New Orleans, this song features Mr. Clay Good playing some incredible New Orleans beats on the drums. So Dan, why don't you start us off?
The devil went down to New Orleans 'cause he was going home, but he was not burning red. 'cause he was made of chrome down New Orleans. He'll be going home. Pretty little Molly was making her way home, was when she saw the traveler made of chrome down New Orleans. She'll be going home. Jack O'Hare was off the clock, and he was getting high when he heard the sound of a desperate knock and a fell wind rushing by down New Orleans. Black winds blowing by, and when you're dead, how do you know when you are really dead? Stuck in a dull dream about nothing that never ends. Jack O'Hare was off the clock, and he was getting high when he heard the sound of a desperate knock and a fell wind rushing by down New Orleans. Black winds blowing by. Now when come the morning, and Molly wasn't there, but a pretty little footstep stopped right outside Jack O'Hare's, oh down New Orleans. Take him and hang him high. Jack was hanging from the tree, and he couldn't have known that the hangman wore a hood, man, 'cause he was made of chrome down New Orleans. He'll be going home, 'cause when you're dead, how do you know when you are really dead? We're stuck in a dull dream about nothing that never ends. We're on the highway down to New Orleans that never bends.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys very much for coming out tonight. We are Goldwing. We're going to be playing around town, I hope, some more. I hope we'll put recordings out on the radio and play shows in little tiny corners of this town, and that you'll come out and enjoy it. But I really appreciate you guys coming out and listening to us tonight. Thank you very much. The last song we're going to play is a song you heard us warming up to earlier called Bard Owl Song. We're going to play it because we got to put it on the TV. This is a song that I wrote while sitting backstage at the Goldtown Theater, waiting to play KTO Songwriter Series. And I often joke that I write sad songs about nature. And so this takes the voice of the Bard Owl song, and makes it a question. Big old bird, dark as the night, sits alone in the failing light. Feathers on fire, but the weather's okay. I sing the Bard Owl song.
Come on, girl, let's walk on down, down along to the hollow ground. But who cooks for you? Well, it won't be me. I sing the boathouse song. It's too true, but the song's so true. And I know my heart is strong, and I hope you get along. I sing the boathouse song. Down in town, noise of the band. Saw you dance with another man. But who cooks for me? Well, it won't be you. I sing the boathouse song. Old black dog and a stolen gun. My old boots weren't made to run, but I hit the road, I'll get along. I sing the boathouse song. It's too blue, but the song's so blue. And I know my heart is strong, and I hope you get along. I sing the boathouse song.
Funding for all Arts at 360 programs comes from Alaska Airlines, Fjord Flying Service, and the McDowell Group.